Friday, everybody. We're gonna go. What?
Never mind. Having both fucking headphones sounds loud.
Oh, sorry. I get a little loud sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm coming. I don't see an alert yet that we're live yet.
I can't go to
Oh, it's working. All right.
Via Facebook and shit.
Yep.
Everywhere. Are you unbanned? Are you unbanned now, or?
No, we're just in through your account.
Huh.
Let's get to it.
Why?
Warning, my dad and his friends are total idiots. Like they can barely wipe their own butts. Listening to them will only make you dumber. It's party time, baby.
That's right, everybody. It's Friday. It's an early show. Early-ish. I'm going to drink a Guinness. First beer of the day. Nothing says...
Wish I could say that.
Refreshment like a nice Guinness. My microphone's getting a little shitty.
How are you logged in through my account?
You are a drunk...
I'm stone fucking sober, dum-dum.
No, last time you were not.
No, I wasn't, but I just logged on my Facebook and everything. Why are we on my fucking page? I got idiots watching there.
Hey, I can't go live.
Whatever. I don't
You can.
Anymore. Whatever.
So, whatever.
Okay.
Fine, whatever.
I don't even know where to fucking... Which stream do I watch? Our page?
Sure. Oh, we got a chat here. Who's this? There you go. Yeah. All right. We're live. I think this is going to be the second to last time that I can't go live. So then it'll just be, as we like to say, business as usual. But yes, Gallagher's dead.
Yeah. Fucking watermelon smashing fucking hippie's dead, man. That sucks.
The elections went down. Nothing changed, really.
They went down.
You know what I was thinking? I saw some people protesting, like a preemptive thing, like before you go vote, there's some people protesting. And I'm going to give you a very controversial opinion. I personally think that abortion should be legal because most of the people that want abortion, you don't want them making more people.
Wait. That don't want abortions, or
most of the people that want to get abortions, you don't want them to have babies anyways.
Correct. Yes.
Fine with it. Legal. When I am king, legal.
I mean, I don't whatever, man. I guess whatever. Does that make me a bad person because I don't care either way?
No.
I don't know.
Just makes you blissfully indifferent, which is totally fine. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if this is a fucking slippery slope to say anything about because...
Do you think slippery slope came from people trying to tackle like a Chinese man?
Oh, Jesus
That was
Christ.
covered in grease?
I knew that was... like the grease fucking pig thing they have at the county fair.
Yeah, before they had pigs at the fair, it was actually railroad workers that were illegally brought in.
Back that chick a day's pay. Oh, fuck. But anyhow... there's so many reasons I understand why you'd want one.
Yeah, especially like when I had to work today, fix a problem. Well, Kirk fixed most of it because he's a fucking genius. But I got to go pick up the kids. I got to do this. I got to go make lunch. And I'm getting texts from one person to get a security code over to Kirk and back and forth. I would be all in favor of abortions right now. But now they're upstairs. They're under a blanket watching some fucking show. All good.
Yeah, it won't be long. The fuckery already started upstairs. They started lining up the dog. I'm like, whatever, man. I hope everybody bleeds today.
Oh, I thought you meant they were fucking.
No.
I thought just was like a headboard. Come on, man.
Have you been drinking today?
First one. I drank a
said
lot
something to
last night.
Krista, and
Though.
she goes, "Are you drunk?" I finished my beer at 9:33 this morning. That was the last beer I had. I didn't even have a beer at Dave & Buster's.
That surprises me.
It surprised me too. I was gonna
Yeah.
have them, but we were too fucking busy.
Dare I
Too
say I'm
busy
proud of
winning
you?
Fucking winning shit today.
You know,
We emptied that fucking claw game. We had a crowd watching us.
yeah, he's got 10 out of 10 internet. We'll take it as we can get it.
I just
He
said
also
that.
probably has a buttload of semen on there.
I just sent you the picture. I asked you if that was good. It was
Yeah.
like in the hundreds.
Yeah. I
Maybe
mean,
Adam's. It's fucking 4:15 on Friday. Adam's definitely about 18 lattes deep, so he's fuzzy.
well, he has problems. You know, we all have demons.
Yeah. Semen inside you.
Do you think so? I find myself saying I'm proud of people a lot, and then like I said it the other day, and I was like, "Fuck!" I wonder if that sounds condescending.
Coming
if one
from
of your
you,
friends is
it
doing
does
good-
sometimes.
Huh?
Just coming from you sometimes, yeah. It does.
Everything from me sounds like I'd be like, "Hey, nice shirt." You'd be like, "What's wrong with that?" I'm like, "No, I really like your shirt. It's great, great." shirt." You're like, "What the?" Dude?
Yeah.
I get it.
There is not one compliment that comes out of your mouth that does not have a fucking second side to it somewhere.
No.
Every one of them is fucking backhanded. For some reason, you're gonna say
No.
something, and I don't know how to reply to it, and then it's gonna come back fucking later as a joke.
Well, sometimes I do set you
Remember
up.
when I told you it was a nice shirt? You look like a homo. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Why do I bother listening?
No, I would say something like I'd say like, "Hey, nice shirt, birdcage," or something, something like that. But
yeah.
damn it, why did
backhanded compliments?
this whole setup is fucking? I thought it was gonna be cool. I thought I'd like have a little part in my office that was just more like just for the podcast, but it's just not gonna work. But
I got a
whatever.
text at 3:50. My setup isn't working the way I want it to. I'm like, of course it's not. Why wouldn't it?
It's everything's fixable.
Yeah.
Here we go. I don't know. Apparently, I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So you're not coming through the fucking computer. Why would you? You're not coming through that phone jack. There we go.
I can hear myself. I can hear
It's
you.
just.
Oh, I can hear that. Oh, very burpy today.
It's a very nice burp. Audio input, audio output. We'll just go default. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was looking up topics. I mean, this whole week was like very election heavy. Very.
Yeah. It sucked.
Yeah. I find it weird. I have a mother. I don't know if you know this. And one of my ex-girlfriend's moms, I'm friends with on Facebook. Now, if you put those two in a room, number one time my mom farted walking out of Red Lobster and it scared the lady. So that was awkward.
But
Funny, but awkward. Number two, if you put them in a room, they're very nice to each other or whatever. But if you put them on social media, they have very conflicting views. Now, they're not friends with each other.
On Facebook.
But I had to like mute both of them this week. Like vote. Your vote because your fucking women's reproductive rights are on the line. But men can get pregnant, and men are winning prom queen. So there's no such thing as women anymore, anyways.
Yeah.
Like you're painting yourself into this corner from which you will never get out of.
Yep.
What's up, Phildo?
Yeah, like I said, I got so fucking tired of seeing people post, you need to vote this way. My life depends on it. Well, wait a second. It's my vote, correct?
And depending on my mood, I might want that person to die, even though I like them. Like I might be like, well, it's been fun.
I don't get the pandering by people to do what they want to help their feelings be justified.
Yeah.
I don't fuck your feelings. I don't care. That is my vote. I will vote for what I want to see happen.
Yeah.
And guess what? If it means you die,
it's not the fucking Hunger Games. It's just it's never going to be the Hunger Games.
There is a group of people that think it is. It was supposed to happen 6 years ago.
Yeah.
If Trump gets elected, We are going to die. We can't go in public. We're going to die.
Yeah.
We will be murdered. You are voting for Trump. You are murdering us.
Sure.
Same fucking thing that they did when Biden ran.
Mm-hmm.
Biden just pulled the rug out from underneath every one of you motherfuckers.
The biggest rope-a-dope in the history of politics.
In the history of politics that he just fucking pulled. And you all fell for it. What are you going to do in 2 more years? This fucking idiot can't walk up a flight of steps. He just lives off of ice cream. He can't ride a bike. He can't put a coherent sentence together. But
and he's the reason everyone's getting squirrely.
You didn't want Trump.
Everyone's getting real squirrely right now. North Korea is shooting missiles.
Hey, we're just going to test these missiles all over everywhere just because Biden ain't going to do anything. Yeah. Trump would have ended this months ago.
Yeah.
Years
now,
ago.
Biden's going to slowly bleed us into World War III. Trump would have probably started it like 8 months ago.
Trump probably is going to announce what next week he's running for president or whatever.
I don't like what's happening right now.
On the platform of fuck around and find out. I think that's what he should run, if that's what this announcement is. I mean, he's got everybody's underwear in a fucking bunch right now, and it's great.
They don't use the word nincompoop enough, but Biden is a nincompoop.
He's a fucking dipshit.
It's amazing.
And it's great, too, because we all know who voted for him.
Yeah.
You walk into it, you can tell who voted for him.
If you don't put your cart back after the grocery store, you probably voted for Biden. If you have a social media profile where you still have a mask on, you voted for Biden. If you have blue hair and you're really fat and your kid gets a shit in a litter box at school because he thinks he's a cat, it's in line with the.
Yeah.
It's in line.
Yep.
It's just getting a little dumb.
But you ask these people, they're like, I didn't vote for him. Then who did? Where are you 81 million people? Stand up, fucking put your hand in the air. Where are you? You're nowhere. Most of you fuckers are dead. And have been for a while. But
they were dead when they voted.
To admit they voted for Biden. And there's a handful of people out there that I've seen, hey man, I voted for him. I fucked up. Okay, cool.
Well, I put this up there the other day. It's like, this week we're all going to argue about, which side's going to rob us the least. Every side's fucked. Oh, you should be an enemy of the government, not necessarily the enemy of either party.
Yeah. And like I said, these people are politics is so ingrained in their families that they vote down their party line no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Whether I agree or disagree with what they have to say, fucking boom, right down the line. And what is that doing?
Nothing.
But the money these fucking people are making off of us is ridiculous. The Powerball. But why? Why is the state and the federal government getting 53 fucking %? Yeah. Why? What the fuck?
Yeah, I wanted to pull that the map. This is just crazy. Like the I don't know if I can.
What happened in New York? Dude, Erie County let us down.
Yeah.
They showed Western New York, the 11 counties in Western New York. Erie County was the only one that voted for Hochul, that she won. That's it. I heard she only won like 13 states or 13 counties.
Yeah.
Out of 62.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
Fuck yeah, this idiots, man. She is gonna fuck everybody. And then Zeldin would have got rid of this stupid fucking bail reform. You fuck up, you're in jail, dude. You're not getting out. Like that kid that fucking. Did you hear that shit?
Yeah, the car accident.
Yeah, they're fucking suing Kia. It's just the same bullshit as these people getting shot. And they fucking sue Remington. What the fuck? Fuck off.
The thing that's funny too is like
stupid fucking cunts. No.
If you go on Spotify right now, every podcast that's a Rogan podcast where they talk about COVID is flagged. So that's kind of weird. You think, okay, well, I'm an adult. I can listen to whatever I want. And if it's something I don't agree with, or if I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, I just want to listen to it. That's cool because I'm an adult. And then I was watching the Beatles documentary.
You tell yourself that, and then you go over in the corner and shit in your litter box.
Sure, yeah, and do this mirror. Then I was watching the Beatles documentary on Disney, which is amazing. And before every one, it goes has inappropriate language, smoking. It's like, Yeah, people do that. Like, we grew up with like fucking Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry used to roll fucking. Tom used to roll Jerry up and smoke him in a fucking like a joint. Yeah. I mean, it's just like we act like giving like it says hot on the hot coffee. So there you go. It's hot. It's hot coffee. Hey, the coffee's hot. It's just like we're like nerfing the world for these idiots, and I don't get it. It's just I'm kind of past the point of like wanting to give a shit.
I just wish that Tide Pod fad would have wiped out more of these fucking retards. It didn't. It did not wipe out enough.
It would have if they probably didn't. They probably can't put the right chemicals in it anymore. Back in the day,
well, my clothes aren't getting clean because kids are fucking eating those things.
Yeah, and the fucking like dishwashers don't even work good anymore, dude. I gotta wash my dishes before I put them in the fuking dishwasher.
I thought that was the whole point.
Yeah, I got a wife and a dishwasher, and the forks still come out fucking dirty.
What
am I doing?
You watch the commercials. They're like, no need to pre-rinse. Yeah. Put it in there, and it comes out. Obviously, they just swap plates, but
yeah.
And you try that shit in real life, and you've got to do it 2 or 3 times and waste fucking 11 billion gallons of fucking water.
Such a pain in the ass, but yeah, we're like nerfing the world for this bullshit, and it's like, yeah, this over insensitive stuff. I mean, oh my god, it's just like I don't understand. Like walking down the street every day of your life thinking that the world's ending. The world is going to end, and we're going to be alive for it, and it's going to be fucking awesome. It's probably going to be an asteroid before it's fucking anything else cool, but
I hope NASA fucks around and tries to launch another fucking satellite into an asteroid and see what it does, and it fucks it, knocks it out too far into a weird orbit, and it comes back and just blows us up like the dinosaurs. And I hope that happens in like 12 hours.
Like, look at this. New York City is going to be a prime target for any nefarious acts. And these people keep voting for like no police, no security.
You know who populates New York City, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The people that don't want police poking around. Yeah. This whole week's been fucked, man.
What do you think about Musk and Twitter? Twitter's a fucking shitstorm right now.
Well, what's funny, I think I sent you the picture where Musk was like, "Yeah, I love how people complain about Twitter on Twitter." That's the exact way the world is right now. Mm-hmm. They're not going to go build something else. They're not going to go find something else. They're just going to sit and whine about it. It's unbelievable. And I honestly do think that he'll make Twitter actually better. I really do.
Yeah, I don't know. He just fired some bitch this morning. She was like head of fucking everything. And apparently she was condescending and rude to him in a meeting. He's like, yeah, have a nice day.
Later.
Fucking water the plants on your way out.
Yep. Yeah.
He said something to her along a line of no more free wine in the office for you or some shit. And you're fired. But I do too. I mean, I'm not paying for Twitter, but I did see what happens if you don't. Everything gets fucking suppressed and whatever.
I'd pay for Twitter. Like
I don't.
Was
I don't
$8?
use it. I don't tweet at all. I retweet some shit. I don't fucking tweet much at all. I went and looked, and I'm like, oh my god, you got 6,000 tweets. I'm like, no, I don't. Like 5,997 of those are retweets.
And they're all like Dominican girls' butts.
Yeah.
Like a man stuff. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to pay for Twitter for the advancements, because then you're going to probably weed out a lot of the bot traffic.
And that's what he said. That's why this is happening. But all the fucking elite people were like, now fucking Joe Schmo can get a blue check mark. Now I'm not important anymore.
Aww.
Fuck your feelings, dude.
Aww.
I don't care.
Maybe you can get that plaid check mark, and that's going to make you better. It's like, heaven forbid you're treated the way other people are fucking treated, because it's really great. Like, most of humanity lives underneath the toilet of the elite, and they just shit and piss all over us. And the second we go, hey,
it's like walking down the street.
We shouldn't be living in shit and piss, they go, but what am I supposed to do?
It's like walking down the street in Bratislava, where they're just throwing shit and piss off the balconies, and you're just walking through it and going, I am the peasant here.
Now, Adam, who is the resident Musk hater, when we literally live among where he is. You could say he's not a genius. You could say he uses government subsidies. Like, who the fuck
he
doesn't?
uses the tax laws. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, I bet you Adam uses those tax laws too. Not to the extent of fucking Musk and his $300 billion.
And he also paid that back faster than anybody else, but whatever. And I'm
Adam,
not here to like.
Adam, why don't you tell us? Why don't you tell us what the interest rate is on $30 billion? I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, he's gonna have to find an
probably
Asian
a lot.
to do that.
And then
he's gonna have to catch a slippery slope.
Knock on your neighbor's door. See if there's an Asian with an abacus over there.
He didn't borrow that money. He fucking he has an interest group that bought into it. Like when you see that George Clooney produced a movie, it's George Clooney and like 50 other fucking people.
Yeah.
They pull their money in.
He just sold off like $19 million in Tesla stocks. I'm pretty sure he can do that, right? And then use that money for whatever the fuck he wants to.
Yeah.
And I don't see him getting chased down like they're looking at Trump for all his tax records.
Yeah, or how about Ford
maybe he's doing everything by the book.
Didn't Chevy and Ford take a bailout because they were going to go out of business, and then
all the banks, the fucking major car manufacturers, everybody took that fucking bailout.
Yeah,
you're still driving their cars, aren't you? Still driving their cars.
Like if someone's like, "Hey, you have been very reckless with your money, but we're just going to print a bunch of that bitch, and you can have some if you want." I'm like, "All right."
So what's your beef with him? If he's by the book and he's brilliant, why are you mad at him?
I mean, it's like what Trump said a few years ago. Don't get mad at me. You made the fucking rules.
Yeah.
Like, and Trump probably shouldn't have won the presidency, but he played a better game. This is also what's really fucked up. Just real quick, I know, Adam, you're probably going to type something long and very intelligent, but this is pretty messed up.
That angered me to see.
Yeah. What it really means is there's a lot more Native Americans than I thought.
Yeah. Yes, there are.
No, that to me is kind of crazy. Now, New Mexico shouldn't get any help with illegal immigration. At least with Texas, you can be like, all right, we know they're coming in here. They're probably staying there. We know they're coming in here, probably staying there a little bit. But we're going to help these guys out. This little red sliver, we're going to help them out.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to sound like a bigot. I'm just a bigot. I'm not a bigot, but, here we go. All the red. Yes. But, all the red. It's crazy. It's a crazy amount of red.
And everybody's like, oh, the red wave is coming. And everybody's like, it didn't come. Na.
Yeah.
Stick your head in poo-poo. Whatever the fuck that says. Na, doo-doo. Stick your head in poo-poo. And they're all like, yeah, the red wave didn't come. That looks like it.
It really does. And it's kind of crazy that
Randy lives in Texas. It's a beautiful state. I've never been there, but I think I kind of want to visit. Not my cousin, but everywhere else.
Austin's a really cool spot. That was a really fun city. But yeah, you look at New York, it's 99%. Illinois is like 99%, but it's Chicago fucks everything up. And I don't care.
Is any of these states with a big city fucks everything.
Yeah, I think hold on. A lot of land by the red. Not as many people. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, Montana's fucking huge, but there's like 15 people that live in that state.
Yeah. And they're all white. It sounds like a good place. It's like, this place is awesome. My dick is huge in Montana. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. And, I mean, I think if you were to like write down like 50-50 what we are, like from a like political side, we're probably more liberal than we are on the right. It's just, I hate this. Like, it feels like over the last 8 years or so, if not a little bit more, that politics has been basically like when the substitute teacher, when your main teacher's out for a week, you just know it's a shit show. That's the stuff that I can't stand. It just seems a little weird at the moment. And it's not going to get any better. You know, everyone's like, well, Trump broke it. Trump broke the system. So like, great.
The system's been
That's
broken forever.
sure. Well, and that's I heard somebody say that too. He was like, you know, if they're saying that a vote for Democrat is a vote to save democracy, democracy's already lost.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, and it's the same thing like when people want somebody canceled. It's not the majority. It's always like 1,000 assholes. It's that squeaky wheel gets the grease type shit.
Yep.
So I don't know. The whole thing's fucked. And then nothing's going to change.
No. I mean, this state is completely foobar right now, and everybody's living. Everybody's living right now because the bail reform, the fucking COVID vaccines are definitely going to fucking get mandated. I know there was a bill that they tried to slip all that shit in that if you go to college from here on out, you have to have the vaccine. Like Aubrey was just talking about, I says, that fucking Hochul one. And she said there's kids in her school that are pissed. And they're 13. What does that tell you? And I told her, I said, be ready. I go, you guys might have to wear a mask. She's like, I'm not wearing one. I'm staying home. You're going to homeschool me. I'm like, that a girl? It's fine. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, move. It's not that fucking easy, idiots. It's not that easy. Yeah, we had a dude try to fucking break in my house. First thing everybody says, move. I can't just fucking pick up and move. It's not that easy. Do I want to? Yes. But it's not that fucking easy. Yeah. Krista, every time we go to fucking Ann Arbor, she spends most of the trip looking at houses in Ann Arbor area. Aubrey's like, I would move here in a fucking second. I'm like, pull the trigger. We're little over 5 hours from here. Yeah. It's not a bad drive.
Yeah.
Want to go camping?
It's better for me.
Want to go camping? Fucking great. Guess what? As soon as you get out of school, everything's back. Get in a fucking camper. We'll be out there by dinner time.
Yeah. I'm
Shut
going
the fuck
to be
up, Kyle.
Ann Arbor.
Man, I'm literally about to fucking press the fucking suspend, mute, and block button on that dumbass.
A mask ain't that serious, lol. Pick your battles.
That is my battle, motherfucker.
Dude, when I see a person wearing a mask, like now, I'm like, first of all, I hope that they're not dying. And then second of all, I go, what an asshole. Like, how fucking important do you need to be? In New York, you're allowed to shoot if they break in. I think they have to have their whole body in the house. North Carolina, they have to have a part of their body in the house. South Carolina, they can jiggle your doorknob. Yeah. And you just blast through the fucking door.
Hang on, Brady. I got the answer to that question. I asked too, if somebody breaks in here, I'm like, at what point, I asked a police officer this, at what point can someone put a bullet in them for trying to break in my house? He's like, as soon as you can articulate you felt threatened. A black man that does not live at my house is Jimmy in a window? Pretty sure I feel threatened.
Yeah.
He goes, that is an easy thing to articulate that occurred at any point in an interaction. So basically, as soon as they make entry, I can shoot them with my gun. And he goes, that would also be absolved from criminal liability. The world of civil liability can be very different. You have the protection of criminal statute as well as previous established case law on your side, though. But yeah, so basically they got to come in the house or have your life feel threatened. There's no stand your ground, but I mean, again, before I pull the trigger and unleash fucking double-aught buckshot followed by a slug followed by birdshot and repeat that 3 times through my thing, I'm going to ask, what are you doing here? I'm lost. Get off my fucking porch. They continue. Keep coming. You're going to get shot. They open that fucking door. It's boom, boom time. I don't care.
Yeah. The one thing, when I was talking to a cop, he's like, this is after we got broken into like 8 years ago. He's like, if they do come back, because they might, just make sure that you kill them.
Yeah. Because
dead men can't testify.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is the most hardcore shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Phil, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I can't have him rattle my fucking doorknob, him open the door, take a step, and go, holy fuck, I don't belong here. Take off. I can't shoot in the back. I can't. I mean, obviously I know that, and there's no dragging him back in the house because at that point the bullets go in his back and come out his chest. And the medical examiner's pretty good at their job. And
unless the guy that fucking autopsied Kennedy. maybe.
Dude, I just saw something on Twitter the other day. This Uberfax says JFK's brain's been missing for 55 years.
Yeah.
Splattered all over fucking Fort Worth somewhere.
Yeah. Did you check fucking what's her face's pocket? Half of it's in her fucking her purse. Yeah.
Some of it's behind on the visor of the fucking convertible. Dude. You know?
Yeah, yeah. And then magically there's a bullet on the cart or on the gurney. Yeah. And the bullet hit bone, went through 2 different people, and the bullet was in pristine condition.
Well, whatever.
It was an inside job.
There's a whole motherfucking. Why would they want to kill him? I thought he was a good president.
Well, so when Kennedy was running for president, it was kind of a no-no to have a guy that was a Roman Catholic. Like, he's the first Roman Catholic president, like a person, whatever, right? Because religion means everything to people back then. So his dad, who made his money bootlegging, that's the only reason the Kennedys had money, was during Prohibition. He goes to the head of the mob and said, hey, we're having some trouble getting this thing over. If you help my son become president, my other son, Bobby Kennedy, will pull back the reins and not go after the mob so hard. So the head of the mob goes, gets that shit done. JFK becomes president, and Bobby Kennedy doubles down and goes after the mob even harder. Mm-hmm. Now, take it a step further. Jack Ruby, who shot Oswald on live TV, had ties to, guess what? The mob. Jack Ruby was also terminally ill at the time. So his life was basically over. Yeah, he had cancer. So you kind of take all these things in consideration. Maybe it was a mob hit. Maybe it was a government, because Kennedy was really against the military-industrial complex, you know, basically saying, listen, like, we can't just keep starting and fighting these wars, you know, for no fucking reason. So, but yeah, that's why. Jack Ruby actually had ties around here. He had nightclubs and shit like that. And basically they were a way for the mob to run their money. And then you go, well, why would he shoot Oswald? Again, dead men can't testify.
They cannot.
So.
I don't know what's going on with my internet down here. Slow.
Yeah, your camera is better now. Now, is your wireless still on?
I don't know. I'm not touching anything. Remember last time?
Yeah.
I'm not touching anything, dude. I unplugged the Cat 5 from the Wi-Fi extender and just hardlined it right back.
Yeah.
Because the last time I'm like, same problem. Just as we went on when I told you I couldn't hear you, I got the message. Your mic is muted. Press the button or press M. And I'm like, I clicked the microphone thing and it fucking lit up. And I'm like, can you hear me? You're like, yeah. I'm like, I'm not touching anything right now. I didn't even touch anything last time. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah. So that's, you know, like, the United States does some fucked up shit. Like, they would put viruses in a subway to see how fast the virus would spread and how fast hospitals would be inundated with patients and all that kind of shit.
That sounds vaguely familiar, like it just happened.
Weird, right? Yeah. Strange. Oh, thanks, Kyle. Yeah. Anyways, you guys all want a JO tonight? Yeah, shit's a little fucked up, man. But whatever. What else happened? Josh Allen's hurt. He's probably going to be out for 3 weeks.
Again, I'm not an expert, but I did hear from people that said they had the same thing. And they said if it's not torn, and being a normal person, it was 2 to 3 weeks before it felt better. So I don't know what the severity is of it. I know they're playing everything tight to the vest. And now instead of day by day, he's hour to hour. The fact that he hasn't been available to the media, I don't know what that means. Usually that's the shit where they don't want them talking because all they got to do is slip up
Yeah,
or
say one
thing and fucking off
Yep.
the races with it. But I mean, this is the game that all sports play. I mean, Tom Brady was on the injury report every fucking week when he was in New England.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
fucking day to day every fucking time.
Yeah. I do. I agree. I think sit him for at least 2 weeks, not 3 weeks, because I'm going to be at the Detroit game on Thanksgiving. So I'd like them to, but then again, like they could probably beat Detroit with a backup. So
yeah, Matt Barkley and Nate Peterman could probably come back and beat the Lions. I actually had high hopes for them this year. I after the first couple games, I'm like, all right, they're right there, and then all of a sudden, just they're bad.
This is what they're going to do though, because this is what the Lions always do. They're going to go like 3 and whatever, 3 and 15 or 3 and 14, whatever it is. I think it's 17 weeks, 17 games, 18 total weeks. Even though their coach is loved, even though the coach is respected, even though the coach is getting the team to play every week, they're going to fire him.
Who's the coach there?
It's the dude that says if you better kill us because we'll bite your kneecaps off. Like he's
I don't know.
Dan Carpenter, I think.
Wow.
No, that's a kicker. So I don't know, but he's a little scrappy. Dan Campbell.
I can't reply to Dan Campbell. I can't reply to anybody's comment. I click on their name, I can get like their comment, block them, delete them, suspend them, ban them. I can't reply to anything.
Okay.
Fucking dumb. That's fucking gay.
You know, I was trying to watch a little video on Instagram today, and so Facebook just omitted 11,000 jobs as well.
Yeah, I see they took a huge financial hit too.
Yeah. Their stock's down 90% over the last I think 18 months or something like that. But hey, stop banning people that advertise in your fucking platform, you asshole.
It's so insane.
We used to get more money in here. What's happening? Oh, we just kept suspending everybody that spends money on the platform, you fucking idiots. Go make your VR, you fucking autistic dickhead.
Haircut.
Metaverse, bullcut. Fucking dick. I hate that fucking guy.
I do.
And I respect anyone that builds anything. I love it.
He stole it, dude. He didn't build it. He stole it.
He stole the idea. He built the thing. So I could say, I want a bike that also fucking
makes ice cream so fucking Biden can ride it.
Yeah. But he built something fucking amazing. And then it's just at a certain point, I was going to ask you this question. I forgot the other thing.
I got a question for Kyle. Whenever you
okay, good. I'll think of my thing. You go,
Kyle. If you're still there, I've got a question for you. Since you are an active serviceman, and thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you for your service.
8-10 years. Fuck, you've been there for a while. Are you allowed to shit talk about the president? Are you allowed to voice your opinion and say this guy's a fucking idiot? Or do you have to say that's Commander-in-Chief and I respect him and I will listen to all the shit that he says? I wasn't quite sure how service people have to dance around that. If they're allowed to shit on a sitting president. That is their Commander-in-Chief. So I don't even know if Kyle's still watching. I can't tell who the fuck's who's doing what. There's only one person watching, so he's probably gone. I think the one person watching is me. So, anyhow, moving on.
Yeah, when I was a kid, it was always well, you got to respect the president. You can't say anything bad about him. And that went out the window, I think, when
social media started.
Yeah, or Clinton fucked everybody. It was he's putting cigars in girls' twats and smoking it, which is a fucking baller move.
Which I think is a fucking dandy move.
Yeah.
It's like Tom and Jerry shit.
Is that a cohiba? No, it's pussy. It's a Cuban snatch stick.
I just rolled this one right up Monica's labia.
I don't know any better. Look at me.
I was
trying to
think
of
in that gash and rolled this cigar and then I lit that motherfucker up and smoked it right out of her vagina. How'd you do that? I don't even know how I did that, but I did it.
Yeah, I think you got to
Like-
lead up to that. You know, you don't just she shows up and you just shove one up her gash and then thanks.
Yeah.
Secret Service. Yeah.
You know, there's cigar. This one's broken.
She's really tight.
But I mean, I guess I can't blame him. Looking at his wife.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'd be banging interns too.
What do you think is worse? Adults that go to Disney that don't have kids, or an adult that looks healthy wearing a mask in a store?
Both.
Not the answer. You got to choose. I really, and I don't know why.
I'm going to go with A.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, that's just unsettling to me.
B could be a myriad of reasons.
That's right.
And I'm going to immediately go with they're immunocompromised.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you got a little something going on, and Corona's still floating around. Is nowhere near killing people at the pace that it allegedly did before. So I'm going to let you have one, even though I think people that are wearing them just fucking look ridiculous. Like the guy walking on the street with rubber gloves on and a mask, fucking walking his dog. I mean, come on.
Half these fucking people look like.
I get it if you're in public in a big space. I mean, like I said, it's a big house, 111,000 people, and a bunch of them, mostly Asians. I fucked that word right up. Asians, spit my tongue.
Hey, if an Asian is going to school and they don't really have a declared major, what would they be going for? The Asian is going for.
I'm not answering this
question. Liberal arts.
Nope. Not saying it ever again.
Yeah, I mean, and we love Ryan, obviously, but it was always just kind of strange. Going to Disney if you don't have kids. Now, having been to Disney with kids, I wish they weren't there, but I also wish that I was not at Disney as well.
I was there when I was 18 on my senior trip.
Yeah.
Completely different set of
Sure.
circumstances. Just insane. Krista's mentioned taking the kids, and I said, have fun. I'm not going. 1, my ankle would never make the walking. 2, I'm not waiting in line 3.5 hours for a 1.5 minute ride. And 3, I don't give a fuck about cartoon characters. There's some people that have an unhealthy obsession with this.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I could see so Disney's buying up everything. If you like The Simpsons, you like Star Wars. I get it. There's some people that are balls deep in Star Wars. Have been for 30 fucking years. Cool. I just don't understand the obsession of going to Disney. If you don't have kids, it's like, oh, we're going to Disney. It's like there's 1,000 other places to go.
Kiddo, I went to high school, same age as me, same fucking birthday and everything. He got married. His wife is a fanatic. They go just the 2 of them. I know he doesn't really enjoy it, and I know he puts up a pretty good front.
Get divorced, dude.
He puts on that fucking face, and I know he does it. He's seems to be a good husband to his wife and everything, but
cheat.
I wouldn't
cheat,
do
bro.
it. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I have a hard time. Now, let's say you're into rides. There's some people that are just they love roller coasters and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Six Flags. Do something else.
Yeah.
But if you're in the happiest place on earth and it smells like kid piss and fucking everybody's crying and shit like that, and even to get a water, it's $19 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
And adults are wearing fucking ears.
Yeah.
No, I'm out of that. Why would you want to go any place where you can't just go, I kind of feel like having a beer, even if you're not a big drinker, which we are obviously. But I say I need a beer. But some people because they're well adjusted with no fucking trauma, I wouldn't mind a beer right now.
Yeah.
Good. I need one to survive. I need beer or caffeine, or daddy's going to shut down emotionally, or weed, or pills, or Asians.
It's a week of
It's
fucking
legit
mouse ears.
$6,000 on the low
It's
end.
insane.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Krista mentioned, I said, I'm not going to fucking Disney World or whatever the fuck one's in Florida. Not going. Then it got brought up about a cruise. Okay.
I'm going to be able to get talked to that.
I could be talked into that, and there's reasons why, because you drop your kids off at camp. They're gone for the fucking day.
Yep.
I'm
going to get molested by a guy in a mouse suit. I'll be at the bar.
Yeah. Or I'm going to sit at the fucking pool bar all day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
That's what makes that the happiest place on earth. Your kids are taken care of. They're having fun. They're having the time of their lives, but you don't have to see them.
Yeah.
Sign me up, Daddy. I'm all in.
But it's just like, I see these people taking their kids on these vacations, and I just don't want to do it. And I don't know if that makes me a bad parent or a bad person. I don't want to deal with the fucking pissing and moaning while I'm thousands of miles away from home, spending an exorbitant amount of money to make people happy, and they're not happy. Yeah. Why the fuck am I here? Guess what? Like you said, Daddy's shutting down. I'm going to the fucking bar. I'm going to medicate.
Dude, my last day there, this is like right when COVID was like starting to happen. We were at Epcot, and Epcot has like all the different countries, and I'm having a drink in every country. There's like, I think 13 countries or some shit. I was getting annihilated.
We did that in high school.
Yeah, it was the best. I mean, I sometimes like you get the beer and you step over and you're already over in the next country. You're like, well, I got to just get in line.
Yeah. Drink that beer, and guess what? I'm in Germany now. Du hast, bitch.
But it was that was at least cool. But like, there's no bigger motherfucker moment of being a parent than when you're pushing a stroller. We had strollers for both of them. Okay. And Olivia goes, God, we're just walking so much. I was like, hey, bitch, you're in a stroller. You got to take a nap. You got to take a nap while I walked you to a roller coaster line, sat in line with you while you slept, and then woke you up to get you in the fucking ride.
For a minute and a half.
No.
God bless people that can do this. Honestly, if you can do this with your kids, you're a different type of human than I am. And if that makes me a shitty person, I guess what? I'm going to sleep just fine tonight.
I'm truly jealous. Oh, that didn't really.
I hope that's tasting as bad as it smells.
We're going to put that one over there to the side. I'm truly jealous.
Would you have clams in your fucking?
You know what? There was a couple like we have a beer fridge in the garage, and then we have a beer fridge downstairs. This is in the main fridge, so there's no telling how old this is.
Look at the fucking date on the bottom, dum-dum.
Well, oh God, it's got numbers and letters. What the fuck are we doing here? Is this alien code?
It's a fucking normal date, dum-dum.
I don't know, dude. Can't read it.
Okay, cool.
It was made on 12 FLOZ. Got it. Fucking. No, I'm truly. So here's the thing. Social media has also done another thing. It's the perceived family versus the actual family. And then back in the day, all you had of perceived families was their shitty fucking family photo, where you could tell that the dad was like on the pressure point of the neck of the son for being a fucking asshole, and the girl just got done crying, and mom's just hoping to not get hit after fucking bowling night. Yeah. But now that's every fucking post on social media. I know people that fucking hate each other.
Fucking posers, dude.
That still have a good social media account. Married to one. But I am truly jealous of, I would even say men and women that have the ability to be happy and present around their kids. And I would say Ryan's one of them. Ryan is like patient. Ryan's son knows all the mascots and stuff like that. And the only thing I can think of when I'm with my kids for more than, I don't know, 8 minutes is when's bedtime?
Yeah.
You know? It's just tough,
Like
man.
I gotta, like, today, I met Kyle out for some beers this morning. Another kid we work with came out, and I'm like, all right, I'm not being here all day. I got to leave at 9:45. Got to be home by 10. Chris has got to take Ob to therapy, and then Chris has got like a hair appointment. So the girls are going on. Says me and Brady are gonna hang out all day. I'm like, all right, cool. Get home. We're gonna play some video games. I'm like, let's go to lunch. He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll take him to fucking Target. I'm like, maybe we'll go to Dave & Buster's. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Surprise. I get a text this morning. Brady's got your day planned. Okay. I finished my last beer at 9:33 this morning. Came home. What are we doing? We're going to Wendy's for lunch. Okay.
Have you had a beer yet? During this podcast?
Yeah, I'm on my second one.
Okay. I was gonna say it's illegal.
Drinking pounders, dude.
Attaboy.
And then I go, then what are we doing? He starts laughing. He goes, we're going to Dave & Buster's. I'm like, fuck
Genius.
Yeah, fine, dude. So we walked in, and I was prepared because now I wanted to post this to Facebook, so I'm going to ask you this.
Yeah.
So the four of us go to Dave & Buster's. We each get a card. Krista puts $60, which is just say 1,000 credits on everybody's fucking card.
Sure.
Aubrey blows through hers in 45 minutes.
Yep.
Me and Ob usually go together because she wants to play basketball games and shit, and Krista takes Brady, and then at some point we end up switching a little bit.
Yeah, same.
So Krista uses her card a couple times. Brady plays all the games that gets no tickets. Plays all the race car games. That's
Sure.
in the motorcycle and snowmobile games.
Those are the best ones anyways. Fuck tickets. Yeah. Oh, you're going to win 2,000 tickets to get a spider you can get at Vidler's for fucking 9 cents or just steal a whole pocket full of them? Mr. Vidler's doesn't give a shit, dude.
So then, okay, so Ob's fucking card's empty. Krista's is 1/4 empty. She's got 750 tokens left. Brady's got 500 left. I have 950. Okay?
Okay.
Month and a half later, we go to Dave & Buster's. I think that everybody gets the same, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to load $60 on Aubrey's card because she pissed through hers in 45 minutes, why do I have to suffer? I'm like, whatever everybody gets, it's even. So I've been fucking stockpiling my tickets or my tokens or whatever, fuck it. So me and Brady walk in today. I swipe his card. He's got like fucking 957 credits. Perfect. I don't need to buy one.
Yep.
I looked at mine, 1,400. And
boy.
Chris is like, don't you fucking even think about it. I know how many, you got a shit ton left there. Whoa. If I'm putting $40 on his card, I'm putting 40 on mine.
It's a thing when you were a kid, like if you didn't eat all of your Easter candy, but let's say your sister did, my dad would always be like, well, you have to share yours with her now. Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I saved mine. I kill mine slowly, like a serial killer.
Same thing as if every Friday, Chris gives each one of us $20 allowance.
Mm-hmm. I love how
I go to Vinny's.
Your marriage is basically like your wife has 3 kids.
I know, it's great.
And you're like,
well, fuck you, we're going to have fun. I want to have fun
$60.
too.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Mom. She's just like, I married you fucking asshole.
Same thing with the $20. I go to Vinny's and spend $5 on a bucket of beer, tip $5. I come home with my $10. Next week, I don't get $10 to get me that 20 if Aubrey gets a full 20 because she spent hers.
That's true.
I should get another 20.
The real genius is
Aubrey. Now I have 30. So
because she's just milking everybody. She doesn't give a fuck.
No, Brandy, I used to have an allowance until I started my side hustle. And now I only make money I only get paid once every fucking 12 months. And I got to make it last. And last year I didn't do so well. So no, it comes out of my pocket.
I remember
I'm down to, my wife owes me money. There's my fucking card. I think I have.
Those are IOUs, sir. That's as good as money.
$50, $60, $72 right now. That's it. That's all I got to do. Woo! Have you been drinking?
No.
Oh, wow. Why don't you show me your boobs for no reason?
Nice.
Hey-o.
Well, no, we were sexting. I told her to.
Oh.
You're welcome. Hey, girl. Yeah. For your the week before you got married, we all came into town. I'm not going to name names, but this guy I used to be friends with that is literally
It's in the door.
A child, but also stupid. Like some kids are smart. This guy's just stupid. Great guy. Love him. We're not friends anymore. Wish him the best in life.
Fuck.
Dumb. He's rifling through his bag, and I'm like, "What are you doing, man?" Like, we're about to go to I think Rookies or whatever, right by the hotel. He's like, "Well, my wife gave me envelopes for every day filled with money." I'm like, "I can't do like, what are we doing here?"
I had a buddy that did that on his own going to Vegas.
Sure.
To keep himself in check.
Sure.
Yeah, but
I do that. I do that with condoms. I start the week, I have 17 condoms on, and by the end of the week, I have 16 condoms on.
The base of my dick is just
it's just blurple with bruises. Yeah. Because I plan to fuck 16 times, 17 times, but I only get one out. But yeah, it's kind of messed up. Like, do you have joint accounts or separate accounts?
Joint, everything. I have not signed a paycheck since Chris and I got together. Like when I broke up with my ex-girlfriend and was dating Krista, when she stole all the money out of our bank account, Chris is like, "Here, go close that account, get her off of it, whatever, and put your money in my account." She goes, "I'll just let you know what you have. Just tell me when you need money." I'm like, "Okay." So literally from there,
Mommy, yeah, please have $20 for the minis.
Yeah, that got to that point too. I'm like, "Yo, my $20 allowance," and all of a sudden I started flexing. I'm like, "Yo,
thanks,
I work
Ashley.
too.
Yes.
Give me that $20."
Yeah.
What up, dude? Where'd you get that guy?
Dude, I didn't like. I have my own accounts, and the other day I come in the kitchen and my fucking usually she goes through the credit card statements.
Yeah.
This was like my checking statement. And I'm like, fuck. Now she knows. Daddy's a little flush right now. Daddy's got
it like that.
A little nest egg set aside. So now it's like, I need this.
I do have. She set me up for my own account for when I get paid out for the helmet thing at the end of the year.
Sure.
She fires her money into that account. So it helps too around Christmas time because usually I would use our debit card, but just fucking the other day, me and Ob stopped for milkshakes. And I go, "We got to have these fucking gone before we get home so Mom and Aubrey don't know we had milkshakes."
Yeah.
Walk in the door. Ob goes and throws them in a fucking garbage can outside. Sure. We walk in the door. Door barely closes behind me. "How's your milkshake?"
See?
We didn't have milkshakes.
Separate accounts, dude.
She goes, "The fuck you didn't." She goes, "I was balancing the checkbook when the fucking page refreshed and it showed Burger King $9 and something for milkshakes." And I was like,
"Dude, fuck that, dude."
Yeah. So it just gets just like buying Christmas presents and birthday presents is tough, you know. Like this year, I've had an idea of what she wanted to get Krista for her birthday. Went out, I fucking used my credit card, emptied my fucking bank account on her.
Yeah.
And Krista goes, "Why didn't you use our joint account?" "Because it's your fucking birthday." I tried to do something nice.
Yeah.
Did I get a blowjob? No. Did I get laid? No. So I wasted fucking $300 for nothing. She's yelling, "I had my period. Is your mouth bleeding?"
I was going to say the same thing.
"I'm not giving you a blowjob for my birthday."
Yeah.
I love my wife.
Yeah, she's great.
People, man.
No, I don't like. I think I got turned off of the same check account when I would always listen to Opie Anthony. Yeah. And he talked about when he was going through his divorce, they were saving up to buy a house, and I think he said he had like $58,000 in his bank account, and he went in there and he had $200 left.
Yeah.
She didn't work. She took $50,000 from him, then sued him for divorce, and he had to pay both attorneys.
Yeah. It just completely.
No kids. And I think he paid her like $13 million. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But then I think, like, I do live a very risky life. Obviously, with the headband, I'm either a pirate, I'm in the fucking Village People, or I ride a Harley. I don't know yet. But, so what happens if I die? That money's just kind of up in limbo,
Yeah, I mean, we get to figure all this out and do the wills, the living wills.
I don't
and
do
all that
wills.
bullshit.
No.
I gotta.
Well, you do. You got it.
I'm towing the fucking line here, man.
I'm on my way out, Daddy. Dude, how much time do you have? You had to go soon, right?
What time is it?
5:10.
I got 50 minutes. I got my alarm set for 6.
Do you want to shut it down and do another one?
It's
like a
either
pee
that or
break?
just keep rolling.
It's just hard to upload a 2-hour podcast.
Okay, well then do
So
that.
we'll be back in like 5